Grade 17.
Good morning. I'll be doing my tribute speech today. I believe that Walt Disney is tribute worthy. At first you might think, why Walt Disney? He has received many different awards for his accomplishments. He went from a struggling artist to a great visionary. By overcoming obstacles like the Great Depression, he created something out of nothing. First, I'll describe a little bit more about him. On its website, last updated in 2016 on the Historical Society of Missouri, it gives background information about his childhood and family life. His parents were Elias and Flora Disney, and he had 4 siblings, but Roy is the one who's mainly known because he helped contribute the most to creating Disney and making it successful. He was born in Chicago in 1901 and moved to Marceline, Missouri in 1906. When he moved to Marceline, it impacted his career greatly because this is where he started drawing and he indulged his imagination. He moved to Kansas City and attended Kansas City Institute to perform skits and entertainment routines with his friends at local theaters. In the fall of 1919, he joined the Red Cross Ambulance Corps. But since he was only 16 years old, his mother had to lie about his age so he could join. He joined the Red Cross after World War I and headed to France in 1918 for 9 months. This is where he had to drive supply trucks, ambulances, and had to chauffeur officers. After his tour, he went back to Chicago and got his high school diploma. Next, I want to tell you a little bit more about his career. While in Kansas City, he did not find financial success. He experimented with and learned in animation. He trained a bunch of artists in this field also. He met Ub Iwerks, who became his lifelong friend and associate. Together, they started their own company called Iwerks Disney Commercial Artists. This lasted only 1 month, though. He got a job making advertisements for Kansas City Film Ad, and later on, he even started his own film company called Laugh-O-Grams. But it didn't work because he was not a good businessman. He went to Hollywood after borrowing $500 from his uncle, and he started the Disney Brothers Studios with help from his brother Roy. This is where he created Oswald the Lucky Rabbit in 1927. This experience kind of had a bunch of setbacks for him because his distributor in New York hired away most of his animators, and he also refused to negotiate a fair contract for Disney to work with him. Because of this, he said Universal Studios owned most of Disney creations. Because of these setbacks, he ended up creating Mickey Mouse. He created him because he wanted full ownership over all of his cartoons. The inspiration actually came from his pet mouse that he had in Kansas. And a little fun fact is that Disney was actually the voice of Mickey Mouse. Finally, I want to tell you why Walt Disney is tribute worthy. On its website, last updated in 2016, for classic movies, it states that Disney almost single-handedly changed the art of animation. He created the first feature film called Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs, which is still very popular today. He also proved with Fantasia that cartoons could be more than fairy tales and funny animals. Leonard Maltin said he was the most successful and influential producer in the history of movie making. On its website, Fresh Notion, last updated in 2016, it talks about how much of a philanthropist he was. He made many donations to charities that focus just on children. And he created the Walt Disney Company Foundation, which supports education and scholarships for colleges. He even has an own little company called Volunteers, and it's a charitable organization of Disney cast members who donate their time to helping charities and organizations in their communities around the world. It is a Disney worldwide outreach program. Walt Disney said, "If you can dream it, you can do it." Whatever Disney put his mind to, he accomplished it. Not only was he a talented cartoonist and animator, he was also a loving, charitable man. All of his achievements in his life inspire people to do better. It's crazy to think that it all started with a mouse.
Alexis 16, Delaney 17,
Tony 17,
Carrie 16, Bailey 16,
Grade 17.